particular?
Well, it feels good. It's really happy for the players. I think they really came into training camp certainly prepared to be able to work and a strong willingness to work, and we've pushed them pretty hard. So we felt like as a group we were ready to play. We've had a difficult training camp. I thought the guys came out and really plugged themselves in the last couple of days here from Bern into Sweden, and it was nice to see them be able to perform the way they did tonight.
Sergey, second row on the right.
Coach, is this the kind of experience you can look back on and say, wow, I'm happy I was part of it and went through it with these guys that you have on the team?
It certainly is. It's a unique opportunity really for all of us to be in the National Hockey League and be able to come over to Europe and be in two beautiful cities and play in front of European crowds. And it's not every day you get the opportunity to do this. So, the experience for our team was excellent. I think the guys really handled themselves well, and it's nice that we were able to find a way to win the game.
Nick, front left.
Zajac said something interesting in the room to me. He said that maybe a couple years ago, New Jersey's not here for an event like this, but this is a team that has young players. It's a good team, up and coming, and showcased it tonight. What do you think of that?
Well, certainly we're moving in the direction that we'd like to do, but on Travis's part too, he had a heck of a game, and he's a veteran player. So, it's just nice the fact that we feel like we have a good group. We have a strong culture. We feel like we have an identity of how we want to play, the types of players that we want, how we want to be off the ice, and those are really things that matter. Those things go into winning and having a strong culture. So, it's nice, and we feel fortunate to be here, but also it was nice to see that the guys came in and they were certainly ready to play. They played terrific, and it was great to end the trip with a win.
More questions for Coach? Amanda here on the left.
What is it about Miles's game that complements Travis so well? Travis told me that Wood's speed makes up for his slowness, but it has to be more than that.
Yeah, they've really been a good combination, and Miles played really well tonight. It's nice to see him come into camp after missing about a week or so and play the way that he's played. But Travis is a real smart player. Miles is a high energy guy. He can get in on the forecheck. He plays with a tremendous amount of pace. So I think they work really well together. Travis is such a good center iceman. Usually the guys that play with Travis, no matter who we've put with them, always have good years. And to Miles' credit too, I think he's really taken a step defensively. He's much more poised when he's under pressure, and I think that helps. So hopefully those guys continue to work really well together.
Right side, second row.
Coach, a few of the guys mentioned playing to the team's identity. How do you define it? What is the identity of this team?
Well, without getting into too many details, I think it's really we want to be a tough team to play against, and we know that for us, we talk about having a strong brotherhood and a strong team concept that we understand what we are, and we have a bunch of guys that are really good hockey players, but they understand how to play within the team, and that there's attention to detail matters in our game and the way that we work. We talk a lot about being proud of the way that we work, and guys have bought into that, and that's the type of effort that we need on a nightly basis for us to be a good team.
Any more questions for Coach? Mike, go ahead.
Hey, John. So it's a young man's game, but how important is it to see players like Travis Zajac do what he did tonight, scoring 2 goals? I'm sure it motivates the players.
It certainly does. I mean, it's a young man's game, but it's really a players' league, and you can't really win with just young guys too, and you need to have strong veteran guys. And Travis is another guy. We're lucky. You look at guys like Andy Green and Brian Boyle, Travis Zajac, Ben Lovejoy. These guys are true pros. Drew Stafford. They've been around the game a long time. They keep themselves in tremendous shape. They practice the right way. They do the right things. I think the younger guys help with some energy. But we're real fortunate that we have veterans like that are true professionals and work the right way, but also create the right environment for our team.
Anything more for Coach?